Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is John. I just got back from being out all day and the last couple of days has been really full. Currently, I'm in the windy city known as Chicago, Illinois. And it's a little gloomy outside today. I'm here for a work trip. My company sent me up here for the last 3 days. I flew in Sunday night and then Monday I was at a trade show all day. Today's Tuesday and I'm actually flying home tomorrow. So John, what do you do? Well, I don't think I ever said it on this channel either. I have been working for a nutraceutical company and they sent me up here to look at equipments. There's a big trade show up here called Pack Expo, which is one of the largest trade shows in the country. In North America. It happens once a year. We've been spending the days walking these halls, looking at equipment, talking to suppliers, and it's been a very good learning experience for me. My past life, I did not come from packaging equipment, so I'm new to a lot of this, and it's been a really good opportunity, and it's been really fun meeting all these people. It's my second time in Chicago, but it's my first time staying on this really popular, really well-known river. I came in Sunday night. I don't know what it is, but the last couple of times I've been flying, it's been terrible. There was a video where I talked about I missed my flight. Well, this time I didn't miss my flight. I made sure I was on time, except for my flight was delayed twice. As soon as I land in Atlanta for my connection flight to here, I got an email saying, hey, your flight has been delayed from 3:15 to 4:45. And then about an hour later, it got delayed from 4:45 to 5:15. So it actually was delayed for 2 hours. I was supposed to be here, checked in, get rested, and get ready for dinner, and I was late, which was fine. Monday, I woke up and I decided to try something local for breakfast. I walked about half a mile from here to get some pastries. Good morning and welcome to Windy City. Currently, I'm in Chicago, Illinois. I'm here for a work trip with my company. I am staying in this hotel that overlooks the river, which is really pretty, and you guys can see. One thing about this hotel is I'm staying on this side of the river, and everything that I need access to is on the other side of the river. So last night I had to walk about 15 minutes to go to dinner, and this morning one of my friends who lives in Chicago recommended this place called Goddess and the Baker, which is also on the other side of the river. So try to wake up early to walk over there, and it was a 30 minutes walk there and back, but it was pretty good. So I'm about to give this a try and see if it's really worth it. Then I have to get ready really fast to head down to the convention that I'm going to. Alright, that was good. I'm about to finish this in about 1 second. And then spent all day Monday on the floor, met with suppliers, met with people. Last night, one of these companies was hosting an event, so we went to that. Got back in pretty late, and by that I mean like 10 o'clock. And I was wiped out, so I called Margaret and then I went to bed. Today I woke up and I was going to meet my coworker who's also up here with me for breakfast at one of these random local places. When I travel like this, I try to eat local because there's Starbucks everywhere, but when you eat local, you try something different. And the place was 40 minutes wait, so I walked half a mile to a place called Pete's Coffee, which is similar to Starbucks, but it's like a cheaper version of Starbucks. So we tried that and that was good. Had some Chicago deep dish pizza, which is one of the things on my list that I wanted to try, and it was really good. Totally recommend it. So long story short, that's why I'm in Chicago. That's what I've been doing, and it's been very interesting. I appreciate when you work for a company and they invest in you and they send you to these places, because this is where you learn the best. This is where you learn what is next in technology. This is where you learn what is out there, and this is where you learn about improvements that you could make to your plant, to your company. I mean, I've seen technologies that I didn't know existed. I've seen technologies that I didn't think exist in our nutraceutical company, but it really does. An example would be, I didn't think that we really use robots for stuff that we want to do, but really that's a very good option because technology has come so far. A few of the interesting things that I've learned about the city of Chicago in the last couple of days is, one, where we're staying, it's a lot like New York. High rises, people live in them. And the reason I say that is there's a building over there that's got a bunch of stuffed animals behind a couch, and there are kitchens, there are full living room sets, and there are bedrooms and stuff like that. The other thing I found really interesting about the city of Chicago is it's almost like a city on top of a bunch of roads. You see like a bridge is what got multiple levels on it so people can travel, and it's probably more efficient that way. Like this morning when I rode to this convention center, well, the bus went underground and went through half of the city to avoid traffic before it comes back up. And then yesterday when I was going to get some coffee, the map told me, hey, go underground. And I was like, where's underground? Well, so actually you found this little slip thing that walks you under, and then now you're in a different part of the city where you don't have high rises anymore, but it's smaller shops and neighborhoods and stuff like that, which is very neat. I am somewhat a little disappointed though, because when you come to Chicago and you hear about Chicago in the winter, you would think of the windy city, cold and windy and all that. Well, the last 2 days it has not been like that. Yesterday was sunny and 75 and I was in shorts. Today it was a little cooler. It was in the 60s, but it rained and it wasn't very cold. It was a lot of wind yesterday. There's not a lot of wind today, so it's weird. I'm not sure what I'm expecting. I brought a bunch of cold winter clothes and I won't get to use it. Last time I came here, I didn't stay in this side. I stayed close to the airport. Came in one day, out the other day. Didn't get to explore the city much. This time I got to stay closer to this side of town by Riverwalk. That's what it is. And it's pretty cool. There's the Chicago Tribune over here, CNBC, Trump Tower, and stuff like that. That's pretty neat. Michigan Avenue is pretty popular when we're here, so that's neat. I've been walking as much as I can, which is about 30 minutes in the morning before my day gets started. And then tomorrow we head out at 7 in the morning, so there's not much time to explore. I got another dinner reservation tonight with some suppliers that we're gonna go to. I am ready to go home though. It's been a week since I've been away from home, and last week, Friday, I took off work. I drove down for my best friend's wedding, which was really, really fun. It was probably the best wedding I've ever been a part of, and if you know me, I shoot weddings on the side. So to say it's the best wedding I have ever been a part of is pretty nice. Church was beautiful, the ceremony was beautiful, and the couple was beautiful. So Friday we were down there, Saturday was the wedding, then Sunday morning Margaret dropped me off in Mobile Airport. I flew up to Atlanta, she went home. So then I've been here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and tomorrow's Wednesday is when we'll drive home. And then Thursday I'll be back at work, so almost a week away from home. I'm ready to be home. The main purpose of my trip here I can't show you because I've been working, and then part of it is I wanted to make sure that most of the time when I travel on a trip like this for work or for video or for photos, I would try to like document the whole trips at the airport and all the way through and make a video about it. I feel like it took away from the experience of traveling, of enjoying the trip, and I was more focused and I was thinking about the shots, I was thinking about whatever. So this time I said I'm not going to record any videos, I'm just going to enjoy the trip for what it is, which I feel like I did. And so this video was just short, but I wanted to make a summary video about the trip so I have something to think about later, to watch and to reflect upon. I've always wanted to see leaves changing colors in the northern part of the country, where it's yellow, it's orange, and all of that. I know there are parts of the country now where there are no leaves left and it's snow, but Chicago, the trees are yellow, like yellow, bright yellow. It's just beautiful. We don't get that in the South. The South, you just go from green to brown, and then if you haven't been here before, I hope you subscribe and come back. If you've been here before, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.